But Go Block, you killed it on this one.
What's good? It's your boy Dre, back with another video, baby. Okay, today we got a video of a 73-year-old that made a college basketball team. A college basketball team. Let's get it.
In every athlete's career, there comes a time when you just have to hang them up and retire from the sport. But this guy has found the fountain of youth and has other plans in mind. What's up everybody, it's Jimmy, and we've all seen those hoopers that look a little too old for their classification. High school players that look like they have a wife, a mortgage, and 3 children. College players that look like they should be coaching the team, not playing on it. But the athlete in today's video didn't just look old, my man's was old. Introducing Ken Paul Mink, the 73-year-old man who played college basketball.
73 years old playing college basketball. You know you can't keep up with them young guys. Hey, don't give up on your dreams though.
Years old playing college hoops. Ken's story begins back in Jackson, Kentucky, where he attended Lee's College and was a member of the basketball team back in the early 50s. Lee's College isn't known for basketball, but they had their moments. Ken recalls beating the University of Kentucky's basketball team in a scrimmage, but Ken's time at the program was cut short when he was accused of pulling.
He said he remembered beating Kentucky basketball in the scrimmage when he was back in college. Kentucky, bro. Kentucky is the top team in the state, in the country actually. And he talking about beating them in the scrimmage. Come on now. And you know they weren't playing for real.
No one on the corner had swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us. No one on the corner had swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us. No one on the corner had swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us. No one on the corner had swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us.
Was cut short when he was accused of pulling a prank on the coach during his sophomore season. With no questions asked, he was expelled from school and kicked off the team. Ken had to accept his loss and decided to join the military, and after serving in the military and spending nearly 4 decades as a journalist, Ken retired from the workforce.
Hey, shout out to him for joining the military.
But something just wasn't right. After 52 years, the thought of giving up his basketball career over a prank he never did still haunted him. He began playing in recreational leagues and senior tournaments, but it wasn't enough. Ken wanted to play college ball again. Luckily for him, his dream wasn't too far-fetched. See, the NCAA has strict rules on eligibility timelines. It's called a 4 and 5 rule. Once you enroll in classes, your eligibility clock begins, and you have 5 years to complete 4 seasons. At the time, Ken was going on 2 and 52, so the NCAA route was out of the picture. But junior colleges, they don't have this rule. Athletes can come back and compete whenever they choose as long as they meet academic requirements. This may explain why if you've ever seen a guy who looks suspiciously older at a junior college athletic event, he probably is. In 2007, Ken made it his mission to find a college program that would take him in as a member of their team. Not an equipment manager or a towel boy, but an actual member of the roster. And to Ken,
She said he ain't trying to be no towel, but he want to be on the team. On the team.
And to Ken's sheer amazement and possibly confusion, one coach actually replied to his email. Roan State coach Randy Nesbitt told Ken that he actually had a spot on his team for him. After reading his email, Randy said he could.
Hey, shout out to his coach for giving him another chance and putting him on the team.
Actually had a spot on his team for him. After reading his email, Randy said he couldn't refuse, saying he's a sucker for a good story. At first, Ken had trouble adjusting to playing with hoopers young enough to be his grandchildren, but slowly Ken began to learn their sets and even got some of that 1950s touch back. Coach Nesbitt was so impressed by Ken's skills that he thought Ken might have possibly been an extremely talented player when he
Hey, all he had to do was warm up them old bones. Hey, he out there running with the young bucks, like Uncle Drew. Hey.
Don't bring your little ass in here.
But it must be a God, cause I've been getting money for like 20+ off.
Headed on my own and it took me longer. Still I stayed down and it made me stronger. No matter what.
Guys are capable of throwing. The first time I saw him do this, I just about had a heart attack. Ken was waiting for his moment. While up big against King College, Ken was subbed in. After just a few possessions of play, my boy Ken got the ball, hit this youngster with a mean pump fake, sending him flying past the golden oldie, giving him no choice but to foul Ken. Mink stepped up to the line and knocked down both.
Hey, rule number 1, stay on your feet. I don't know why he jumping.
Free throws, making him the oldest person to ever score in a college basketball game at the age of 73. Ken's redemption season went pretty well, making an appearance in 7 games and scoring in 3 of them. Unfortunately for Ken, after dropping a Spanish class and not meeting the minimum credit requirements to stay eligible, his team had to forfeit their next game. Grandpa. But Ken had finally accomplished what he spent over half a century regretting. He wanted to give college basketball.
Hey, that's the video. Don't forget to never, ever give up on your dreams. Chase. We gotta get it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. More videos coming soon.